I've got a new one.
Lovely, thank you.
Nice having a nosh and watching the telly.
Guess who? Oh, you did give me a star coup.
My first episode, that was.
Was that your first one?
Yeah.
Did we know you? It's been a good few years.
That better? It's what's her name? Of course it is.
So it is. If you fancy a cup of tea, I'll be in the cafe. See ya.
Well, I never. After all these years.
What did you say her name was?
Well, you know what's her name. Here, drink up. Let's go after her.
That is nearly 30 years ago. And June, with all that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. She almost looked, she almost looked sort of so classical.
Well, I was just about to say that. That is June in her classical acting, isn't it?
Yes.
We know when she tells you what she's done with Lady Farnsworth,
Yeah.
the Shakespeare, and this, we get all that, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
But that was her, wasn't it?
Yes.
I love the sunglasses.
Then he was. I was going to come and see you in a bit. You got the morning off?
No, I'm just doing a bit of unfinished business, that's all. You seen Pete?
Saving Pete till later.
I'm saving Pete till later.
Well, you had masses of men, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I heard when I arrived.
Oh, so you wanted to take my place, didn't you?
I did, but I didn't stand a bleating chance, did I?
No, I gave it away too easily.
No.
I was a naughty girl.
Oh, I want to work with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, in private.
Why, you got something to hide?
No,
Barnett.
Oh, well, you can talk to me here then, can't you?
it's personal.
I'm tentative there. You can see that, can't you?
I want you to stop spreading rumours about my son.
I think Wendy did that to me.
I think she did it to a lot of people, to be honest.
The fact is, Mark's got AIDS. Why hide it?
He has not got AIDS. Oh. You are mistaken.
Oh, and I tell you what, that was a terrible storyline for me.
Of course it was.
Because I became unpopular with the gay community. I got letters, and Danny LaRue, God bless him, he had a fight on Blackpool Pier. Yeah? Because he was appearing there, and he said, don't you see, she loves you, she doesn't think like that. I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him.
But you're willing to ruin his life.
He's brought it on himself, Pauline.
He hasn't done a thing.
Well, you don't get AIDS from sitting at home with your family. You get it from being part of the filth we're trying to get rid of in this community. Syringes in the kids' playground, druggies in our pub. It's all part of the same thing. If you swim in the sewer, you catch something. And Mark has. Oh, that's it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, it's difficult because you've made this character and they see what you've done, like the carry-ons, all things like that.
Yeah.
And suddenly I'm hard. And I'm talking about things that are facts of life, and you know, and it's just they're not used to it.
You're being bitter and rather hateful.
They're all the things they've never seen me be like, but that they forget. I'm a character now. I'm Peggy Mitchell.
Yes.
I'm not Barbara. Whoops! Carry on, Windsor. Yeah. You know.
So this is goodbye. This ain't a love song. This is goodbye.
You! I ain't going anywhere.
Not until you've answered a question.
Martin Jarvis.
All right, ladies. The floor is yours.
Which one of us exactly do you want to be with? You like.
Peggy, you're a beautiful lady. I must admit, at times you can be demanding. Some might even say pushy.
Oi! He's a sweet.
Yes, he is.
We'd had dinner the night before.
And of course we were telling all the lovely tales, weren't we?
Well, of course, that's it. He goes back with us, our time, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Theatre, we all have theatre days and all the rest of it. It was a joy to do.
Pat, I admire your loyalty to your friend. Yeah, it's one of the things that drew me too, as well as your wicked sense of humour and your ample charms.
We scored with him, didn't we? Because we thought, oh, we like him. Don't
Yes,
we?
absolutely.
We'd like to keep him and share him.
Absolutely. That would have been a good idea.
It would.
Yeah. Yes, we could have had him as a tame man.
Oh! Oh, darling. Oh, God. Oh, that was awesome.
Actually, that was a fun day.
It was a joy to do, and people loved seeing us together. Do you remember?
Yeah, yeah.
We met at the London Palladium, didn't we? People were going wild. You know, like they might see me and they say, then so I saw us go, ah! Oh, they are good friends.
Do you remember trying to film in Carnaby Street?
That's what I was going to say, the Carnaby Street. That was ridiculous.
I mean, not we needed security as such.
No,
we
actually,
just-
I think they were
we
more
just
frightened of us, weren't they?
Yeah,
the
I mean, you
public?
just needed people to say, could you just stand back and not take
Yeah, stand
photographs
back,
while
yeah,
we're
yeah,
shooting?
yeah. I'm going to give you a choice, a straight choice. I want you out of this pub by tonight. Very Jimmy Cagney, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
I want you out of my pub. Or you're going to regret every rotten, evil little thing you've ever done. Base your character on any particular...
Yeah.
I did, yeah. That was a bit of Shirley Reed, actually. Mike Reed's wife.
What, the
Sure,
standoff?
Yeah, I'd seen her, I could say, if you do that, you know, like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I saw her do that at a ball, believe it or not, at Dorchester.
Oh, no, I can believe it.
Yeah, in the ladies. And I thought, oh, my God. So when Peggy got like that, I used to use Mike Reed's wife, Shirley.
Brilliant.
I did tell her.
No, I can say...
Yeah.
did
Oh,
you?
yeah, I had to, yeah.
No,
I
I
can't
can
run
see it.
mouthy, and I. So
No, just in case you recognise it, I think it was probably playing safe, actually.
Yeah.
There's the divorce papers. All you got to do is take them back. I got nothing over you. Go on, take them. Go on, take them. Just one condition, though. You spend one more night with me in my bed, just for old times.
Oh, you see?
Goodness.
Well, I didn't tell you how good I was, did I? You didn't know that, did you? You didn't hear about that? No, well, no.
You were being very demure about
know.
that, madam, I must say.
No. Well, I was the demure one. You weren't, you see. I kept it to myself. You didn't.
Don't give away the crown jewels, do you?
When the truth is, you really want to come back here, don't you? Eh?
I thought I'd died and gone to heaven when I got him as my leading man. I did. The good news and the good news.
Right.
And but he was, Charlie Charm from the minute,
Yeah.
a gentleman, one of the true fabulous actors. You know, I just love him.
I'll be here waiting for you.
It's happy hour day. I think I might be happy if I wasn't out with them and they're happy.
You know what that is?
No, what?
My wedding day.
Oh, yeah, I would have loved to have been then.
Yeah, this just got the essence of it, didn't it?
Love, I come from that manner, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind, and that's just
The
like
trestle
it.
tables
Yeah,
in the square,
absolutely, yeah,
3
yeah.
days in the freezing
All the
cold
flags
in May.
Out, the flags out. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That was the great thing about EastEnders, is the detail.
yes.
All that
Yeah,
was fantastic. Great for Mike, because I'd known him for years and years.
He had that thing that all comics have, wonderful timing.
Timing.
That's what makes a good actor.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to a very good friend of mine, Mrs. Frank Butcher.
I'd known him for so long. I said, well, he said, it's the lines, Barbara. I said, I
Yeah.
know. And he said, well, I've never done that before. I said, but we're all the same.
He always learnt audially. He did all the parts in advance, on tape, and then put them in the car, so that whenever he was
when he was
driving to a gig or to work at Elstree, he was listening to his lines.
He was terrific. He was so
The
right
man
for
worked
the
hard,
show.
played hard, didn't he?
Yeah,
You
oh
know.
yeah, I say he did. God help us. There's a lot of people go, no, it's nothing like EastEnders, because that EastEnders has gone now.
Yes, it has.
Yes, that has
Yes.
gone, and we couldn't afford to go and live there.
Absolutely right. I mean, you couldn't afford to live in this square
No,
now.
no,
It's,
no,
it's
no,
bicycle ride to the city.
Yes,
and
that's
the houses
right.
must be a fortune.
Yes.
That's my way.
I'm a bit hungry, actually.
What can I
But,
pass you, madam? Would you
actually,
like a
see,
delicacy?
Look,
Like
the brown
an
one, it'll be fine.
The brown
first
one?
one you see is great.
Oh, Lord.
So
I've made a
proper you
real...
are, Pam.
No, I know, but I've made a real pig's ear of that.
Oh, it's nice, nice.
What is it?
Lovely bit of ham.
I'm not afraid to take a stand, take a stand.
You love this place more than you love me. Go on, admit it. Admit it.
Make you feel better, would it?
Admit it.
Yes, you're right. I do.
Did Becky really love the pub more than him?
Well, yes.
I mean, at that moment, I suppose, when he was being so vile.
Yeah. But she loved being behind that bar, didn't she?
Let's see how you feel when it burns to the ground.
What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it! No, I'm going to break you. I won't. So, Steve and I are now the greatest friends ever. I just love the man. You haven't got the nerve. Considering I don't have children, I get a funny feeling when I see us together now, the two boys and me.
It's funny, actually, because they do really feel like your family.
I know, I know.
You can imagine it.
Oh, my. Oh, dear.
God, that was a scary sequence.
Oh, they came and gave me a special thing to wear, or like put stuff on me, you know.
How close did you have to be then?
Very close to it I was. A singed wig.
Yes, I can remember that.
Do you know, I'm frightened. It's frightening me, this. But I get sent up a lot of that. People say at the very end, when it's all burning and I'm standing there, I'm like, done my Joan of Arc going, let it burn, let it burn. Not just going to let all that. Get out! Get out of here, everyone! Oh dear, my stomach's turning over. I think I might have another sandwich.
Lady, hear me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we dance by the moonlight. Can't you see?
What's this? You know what this is, don't you?
Oh, matron.
Matron, was it a matron?
I bet you didn't know where to look, did you? Yes, you did. Yeah. these are the perks, dear, aren't they? He loved that, didn't he? Look at that, getting a laugh for you.
Where are your clothes?
Outside in the yard.
Did anybody see you?
Just a couple of lads to the market, that's all.
You sure?
Come on, relax. Only you've seen me.
Has he got his pants on now?
He's telling me to relax.
Eh?
What, in reality or
Why
in the
you
character?
not like to know these things?
As the character, no. In reality, yes.
Not quite naked. Voila.
Well, he had a terrible time because it was a very cold day.
Yeah. It's up to you. Do I go? Or do I stay?
Stay.
Look at you. Oh, you look. Oh, that's good, isn't it? That was a nice look.
Well, I loved him.
I know you bloody well did. I know, but I did too. You couldn't help but love him.
No, you didn't. I did. I loved him more.
Oh, all right, okay, fine. All right. You loved him proper, did you?
We're not going to do one of these again,
No,
are we?
no, but I was just acting. Yeah, no.
It was a brilliant idea. I can't remember who wrote that.
Oh, it was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
And who do you think you are? Running around leaving scars. Collecting your job.
wonder.
You're not gonna die. I promise you. You're not gonna die.
I'm scared.
Come
Do you know what I was worried about in that scene? I was very worried about saying, I'm scared.
Mm. Yeah.
Because I thought that might frighten people who were watching it.
Who may be suffering at that
Quite.
Yeah, sure.
And they said, no, they thought it would work. I think it does work.
It does, it does.
Mum. Mum.
We know you're playing Pat, but it was our Pam as well. You know what I mean? We didn't want to see you, because we all, you know, we
Well,
know...
that was the case with the people around me, yeah.
Yeah.
Very much so.
That was awful for them to do, you know. Knowing that you were going to be leaving the show.
Yes.
Oh, are you
Yeah,
kidding?
yeah,
Oh, don't.
yeah.
I went mad, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah, I
You
know.
actually did your pieces, actually.
Greatest character, wonderful character, solid. They don't have the characters like that anymore. But I just was very upset. The character is the one of, it's such a solid character yours is. You could go to any house and be a part of it. You know, you could go to any be part of. Anyone could come to Pat.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
that's what I always felt about her.
And she was related to an awful lot, if not a lot of people in the square, if not directly through marriages or through whatever it might be. I mean, it sometimes meant that I had periods of time when I didn't have a major storyline because I was just carrying other people's storylines from here to there,
that's what
from
I'm
there
saying.
to there.
You could do that with you.
Yeah. I can't see me breathing, that's good.
He doesn't very often write to me, so this came as a bit of a surprise.
You know what this is?
It breaks my heart to say it, but I'm leaving you. Perhaps there's a small part of you that is aware that no matter how Mummy would have been proud.
I was just about to say the very same thing.
I've never quite been able to stop myself loving Pat.
Ooh, Pat.
We aren't like that, those characters. We've got little
not.
aspects, little
hope
tiny
that we
little
aren't.
things we use. But no, I can honestly say I used to take that wig off, leave it all in the dressing room.
Absolutely.
Goodbye,
And
Peggy.
and that is the wonderful thing about an ongoing series, of course. Once we've got the character, once you've got the basis for it, the scripts take you along the path that the character's treading. So you're always constantly, as you are developing as a person, so the character is developing as a person. And they go sort of alongside each other on parallel tracks.
Every now and then, you used to give me a little lesson like this. Every now and then. Hold on.
No.
Oh my.
Good for the hair. You were watching me suffering, weren't you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry!
Oh, you're having a bad time. No one likes you, do they?
No, really no, mate. Look at it.
I love you! I love you!
Mike was so good at the...
Oh, it was brilliant.
Well, comedy and the tragedy, but I mean...
quite a little bit of a tragedy. Well, you know, ups and downs in his life.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely right.
So he had something...
He had his share of it to feed from.
Yeah. Oh, if Kenny Williams was sitting with him and now going, oh, Bob, that was ever so good.
Yes, Mum. Where are you?
We're in Willy Wonka's factory.
This is our fave.
Our favourite.
Oh, very fave.
You calling me an ump?
Oh, that's lovely.
Have you been drinking?
No.
And who are you with? Well, stick her on, will you?
It's your fault. It's all
her
your
on.
fault, love. He wants to talk to you.
Me?
We both realised the way it had been set. We thought, not quite right that way. You know, it didn't come natural, did it?
No.
We're very old school that our directors, what they say is right.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it was a little bit difficult to say, no, could we, well, let's try your way, and then also let's try our way. You know, it was a bit like that.
But actually, it was nice to have that sort of permission.
I loved it. Yes.
To be two old birds, if you'll excuse me using the
That's quite
word
all
bird.
right, because we are old birds.
But, you know, who are behaving badly.
Yeah, it was just a wonderful, wonderful day. And I remember the crew were just falling about.
Philip, this is your Auntie Patricia here. We're in the hospital, of course. Why don't you come over? We can have a game of doctors and nurses. Oh, I can't go. We got ice cream. So, bye.
A lot of you mean.
Probably there was.
A couple of nights. So it was
Bit of experience
there's
with
not
the
much
bottle.
acting in that. Where did that bosom come from? Thank God I haven't got that anymore.
Peg, don't ask me to give you these. I've had it covered in the thing.
I'm dealing with it now. I'm trusting you, Billy. Peggy, I'll just come in and see you. What, to gloat? No, what's wrong? I can remember me typically thinking ahead and thinking, what am I going to do? All my clothes have gone up in flames.
Yeah.
And so I remember rushing up to the director and saying, do you think that I could put a suit in to be clean
Yeah.
so that I have something?
Oh, good
Because
thinking.
everything went up in flames.
Yeah,
That, you
yeah,
see,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
all I had on.
Woman's
But
brain.
but going
Yes.
out in white, dear. Virginal white.
You can come over tomorrow.
No, I can't.
You took me in.
For company. I took you in for company.
Well, whatever. Listen, if there's anything you need, just ask. Even if it's only a G&T in me lounge. Here. I might let you stand behind my bar and play landlady if you like.
Oh, stop.
I'll get some more gin in, eh?
Oh, and that's the last, was it?
Yes, that's you keeping the secret.
Yeah. Oh,
And me having an inkling that something else is going on.
Yeah. Oh,
I'd forgotten that was a warm
Yeah.
gesture on the part of
Yeah.
my character, which
Yeah.
I'd forgotten completely. And you hanging on desperately to that secret.
Yeah.
That you can't weaken for
I
a
know,
minute. You
I
can't
know,
say,
I know.
I've got to go.
Yeah.
You've got to just go.
Strange. It was all strange, that. It is, isn't it, once you know
Once
you're
you know you're
you're
going,
going.
yeah.
And everybody wants to talk to you. And saying, going to miss you. No, don't tell me that,
No, quite,
please. Thank
quite.
you. Yeah, going to miss you.
Yeah, you didn't have a return date set.
No, I was never going back.
Yo, for the kids in the club that's ready to get bugged. Another one bites the dust.
I know my Frank.
He's not your Frank, he's mine.
Only because I don't want him.
Oh, yeah. As far as I can make out, all a man needs to sleep with you is a sense of humour.
Mine need a sense of humour. What do yours need, anaesthetic?
Frank doesn't.
Bet he takes his glasses off, though.
Well, he could keep them on for you, couldn't he? As long as he remembered to put the bag on your head.
No, still fancies me.
What has? It's going to be off in a minute.
You know what your problem is?
What?
You know Frank still loves me. And whatever you do, he won't love you. Never. Not in the same way. I mean, look at you. You even think he's going to move in with you. How stupid can you get?
Oh, I know what's coming up.
Yeah.
I'd forgotten this.
No one wants you.
Yes, I'd forgotten the lead-in.
Oh, left you. Your boys left you. And now Roy's left you.
You think Frank wants you? Mutton dressed as lamb?
You cow!
Oh. Temper.
Though we were very great friends and all the rest of it, we were both nervous. And I remember you bought me perfume, my Shalimar, and I bought you pink champagne. And we presented each other with presents before we did it.
Please excuse me if I hurt you.
Yes, I'll flaming well kill ya!
You get off of me!
You take back what you said! I went to a health farm for a day to learn that. I was so scared and nervous, I locked myself away.
What?
To learn that scene. I was
thought
so...
you meant you bitch you cow.
No, you know, it was a long scene, a whole load...
Yes,
you
there
know,
was a lot
and
of
a
lead
lot
up
of
to
it.
it.
And I was so nervous. I said, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go away for a day and just learn it. It was that whole idea. This was the big thing for me, this one.
You bitch!
You cow!
Where are we running to?
And no swearing. You won't be ladies. Oh, my goodness me.
People still talk about that one as well.
I know they do,
You
yeah.
bitch, you
yeah,
cow.
yeah.
Listen, on that
I like
note,
to see... Yeah.
cheers.
Cheers, my darling.
But it has been a wonderful experience.
Yeah, and thank you very much. I'm so happy to be a part of EastEnders still.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Cheers.
Cheers, darling.
Best of all the things. I still get that funny buzz in my tummy. I know we never got anything like
It's
this,
also
did
nice
we?
to have an excuse to see you, anyway.
Yeah. People love seeing us together, don't they?
That's right.
I went out with Chris Biggins the other week, and we both realised by the time we got home,
You can do that.